Hello, my name is Wayne Alexander, and today we're going to be taking a look at how to create charts in CRM 2013. Now, charts are dependent on views, and what I mean by that is the view creates the criteria, and then the chart is based on that criteria. Um, this example, what we're going to do today is I want to create a chart to show me all leads by their industry, but I only want to see all leads based in London. So effectively, what I'm going to do is if I just navigate over to the lead section, I've already created a view called London Leads. So if I just click on my system drop down here, my system view drop down, I'm going to go ahead and select leads in London. And that's what I mean. The criteria is done by the view. So now we're only seeing leads based in London, and I can do the chart based on that particular view. When we create the chart can change depending on what view you use. So the chart is always dependent on the view that you're looking at the time. So let's go ahead and create our chart. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to expand the chart pane on the right hand side of the screen here. When you expand the chart pane, by default what the system will do is it will show you a list of all the system views for the system chart, for that particular entity that you're in. And I'm just going to go ahead and click on the plus button to create a new chart. Give the chart a descriptive name, so I'm going to say leads by their industry. You've got your y-axis and your x-axis. For my y-axis, I'm going to go ahead and if I just scroll down here, I'm going to go ahead and select lead, count all. And for my x-axis, I'm going to go ahead and select the industry. Now, you'll notice as soon as I select my industry, the chart starts to appear, and it's based on the view that we're in. You can see there brokers, consulting and legal services. Those are the industries for those particular leads. The reason why I pick lead and count all, because all the system would do is it would literally count each lead that has the same industry. You can change the chart type. By default it's set to bar chart, but if I was to click on that icon, I could select from pie if I choose to, or I can go ahead and pick a good old funnel. I'm actually going to leave it on a funnel chart. At the bottom of the chart, I can put in a short description here about what this chart is about. So I'm going to just say here, chart displaying leads by their industry. There you go. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and save my chart. So that chart has now been saved. So I'll give you an example of what I mean. So if I was to just close my designer now, just press the X button to close my designer, there's my my chart's going to pop up on the right hand side, leads by their industry. And what I mean by when I say the chart is dependent on the view, if I was to go ahead and change my view to, let's say, open leads, you'll notice that the chart changes. To be honest, with the rest of these options, because there's no big industry in there, that it wouldn't show them in the chart. But the chart would always refresh based on the view that you're in. Charts in CRM 2013 allows you to drill down. So as an example, this chart is saying that there's two leads that are in the legal services. Now if I was to click on the legal services part of the funnel, pay attention to the view. You'll notice the view changes to only show me the two leads that are part of the legal services. So when you drill down on the chart, the view would change. I could now, if I wanted to, create a new chart based on uh, the drill down that I've done. So in other words, I can do a new chart based purely on the legal services industry for leads. So what we did there was we just quickly created a chart, and I explained that charts are always dependent on the view. They use the view for the criteria, and you can drill down on charts to create new charts. Charts are dynamic, so they'll always update themselves. Exactly like how my leads in London would update itself, the chart would automatically update itself every time it runs. Thank you.